Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizqi Khoiriani, NIM 7311 41704 and Amilia Listyaningrum. We from Group 10 will present our material on negotiation practice. Okay, first, understanding negotiation according to expert. Jadi menurut para ahli, negosiasi menurut para ahli, one, Hartman, negotiation is a communication process in which two parties, each with their own goals and perspective, try to reach an agreement that satisfies both parties on the same issues. Apa itu? Runtung si tepu. Negotiation is an alternative form of dispute resolution in which the parties to a dispute directly negotiate, sometimes accompanied by their respective lawyers. To be able to find a solution to the dispute, they are passing towards an agreement on the basis of win-win solution. Number 2 is about purpose of negotiation. First, purpose of negotiation is to be able to reach an agreement that benefits all parties. Second, to be able to solve problems and find solution to the problems being faced by parties to the negotiation. Third, to be able to achieve a mutually beneficial condition for the parties who will negotiate where all of them get a win-win solution. Number 3 is benefit of negotiation. Creating a partnership between one party and another to achieve the respective goals, the creation of a positive interaction between the parties that will negotiate to that the fabric of cooperation will produce a wider impact for many people. Okay, next is positive impact of negotiation. Negotiation have three positive impact. That is, first, the parties will be holding the judge hammer on their own. Two, confidential nature. Three, there is no procedural law or trial formality. Number 5 is negative impact of negotiation. So when a party's position is not balanced, where one party is strong while for the other party is weak, in this situation, a very strong party is in a position to be able to pressure the other party. One party that is too strict with a standpoint can result in this negotiation process being unproductive. This also often happens when two parties negotiation to be able to resolve disputes. The process of negotiation is slow and takes a long time. This is also due to problems between countries that arise, especially in a matter related to the international economy. In addition, there are rarely the various requirements for setting deadlines for parties to resolve their disputes through negotiation. Number 9, number 6 is types of negotiation based on style usage. There are 5 types referred to include 1. Competitive negotiation. What is competitive negotiation? Competitive negotiation is the negotiator involved can implement competitive negotiation. This type of negotiation involves the competitive personality of negotiator. Competitive negotiation are very results oriented, focused on and assertive, and they can often be aggressive. They tend to try more to win than to maintain relation between the two parties. They are also strategic thinkers and do not make small talk. Keep in mind, the negotiator must still be careful when using this negotiation, especially when there is tension between the two parties and the other party is very likely to avoid the other party with this style of negotiation. Then next is collaborative negotiation. Nah, jadi negotiation by applying a collaborative style will create negotiation who are open and honest. Collaborative negotiation will understand the concern and interests of others. They enjoy the negotiation process, especially if it involves them to find creative solutions to satisfy each other. However, they next is compromising negotiation. In implementing this type of negotiation, it will enable negotiator to do what is fair for both parties and find a middle group. They prefer to compromise on their own result to satisfy the, the other party. They may in a hurry to negotiate and make concessions too quickly, which in turn can cause harm. Next is avoiding negotiation. Negotiators who tend to adopt a avoidance style really don't like negotiation. They may try to avoid situations that can cause conflict because they feel intimidation and stress. Therefore, this type of negotiator often prefers to work behind the scenes. Next is accommodating negotiation. Finally, accommodative negotiation allow the negotiator to spend a lot of time building and maintaining relationship with others. They are very sensitive to emotion, relationship, and body language in negotiating situations. They will try to minimize conflict and improve relation to a negotiation in a positive and friendly tone. Okay, number 7 is business negotiation strategy. Strategies are used to influence others so that people pay attention and obey the will of a negotiator. The strategy is used by a salesperson to market products and services. There are four strategies in marketing goods. First, association. Using the name of institution or product that is widely known. With this strategic negotiation, expect the positive effect of the famous name, and it is expected that the buyer and consumer is very interested or enthusiastic about buying because the product is related to the name of an institution that is already well known and maybe even qualified. Example, these shoes are the same as Adidas brand shoes. Number 2 is disassociation. Make use of fake names or products or services offered so that clients will turn to other product. This method or strategy tends to show a comparison between two different products in terms of quality, price, and so on, so that we will prefer to highlight the advantage of the product we over. Example, the fake product is of poor quality while the product is good.
3. Random sample. Offering by showing of the best product that can represent the overall product offered. Thus, customer will feel satisfied and not disappointed because their entire product is same as the product on display. 4. Salami. Offering product or service by making parties increasingly trust and gain interest authority. For example, by offering product or service whose benefit will always be enjoyed by consumer in the long time. Example, free pools, unlimited pools, etc. Or often those that have increasing benefit. Next, negotiation based on profit and loss. When win-win or integrative negotiation, where the solution to the problem taken will benefit both parties. Example, the management agree to provide a layoff package above the government provision according to its ability, and the worker agree to be able to immediately terminate the employment relationship peacefully. 2. Win-loss. This strategy was chosen because the party in dispute went to get the maximum result from solving the problem taken, so that one party will win and get profit, meanwhile the other party will lose and get loss. With this strategy, the disputing parties competing with each other to get the result they want. Example, the worker are forced to agree on a salary increase below the target they have previously proposed to the company. 3. Lose-lose. This strategy was chosen as a result of the failure of the selection of the right strategy in negotiation. In the end, the negotiation party did not get the expected result, even suffered loss. Example, the employer finally makes an effort to lock out because the worker is not willing to stop the strike. 4. Lose-win. This strategy is chosen if one party deliberately succumb to get benefit with their defeat, so that one party lose and the other party benefit. Example, the employer deliberately gives some concessions that are not too significant to the worker, hoping to win trust in the future. Next, step of negotiation. First, preparation stage. Before negotiating, it is necessary to be able to determine the location and time of the meeting, and you should attend the negotiation meeting. This step also ensures that all facts are related to the situation that is already known to clarify the party position to negotiate. Second, discussion stage. In this stage, every individual or member of each party will submit a case for a problem. The skills needed at this stage are asking questions, listening, and clarifying. Third, clarifying goal stage. Objective, interest, and perspective from both parties that have been discussed together need to be clarified so that it is possible to be able to build a shared foundation. Clarification is one of the important parts so that there will be no misunderstanding that will cause a problem and obstacles to achieving results that benefit both parties. 4. Negotiation toward a win-win outcome. This step focuses on what is also referred to as the result of win-win, where both parties will feel that they have achieved something positive through a negotiation process, and both parties will also feel that their point of view has been considered. Suggestions for an alternative strategy and compromise need to be considered at this time. This compromise is a positive alternative that can often achieve a greater benefit for all parties compared to adhering to its original position. 5. Agreement. The agreement can be achieved after understanding of the point of view at the interests of both parties that have been considered. 6. Implement action from agreement result. From the agreement to be agreed, action must be taken to be agreed to implement the agreement decision. In addition, there are some crucial things that must be considered by the negotiator when going through the negotiation process, including the following. 1. Submission of opinion must be accompanied by reason, fact, or clear example so that they are easily understood by other parties. 2. Expression opinion must be with the right volume, intonation, and the right choice of words. 3. Submission of opinion must be done clearly, smoothly, and politely, and appreciate the opinion of other parties. Next, negotiation technique in business. Strategy in fair negotiation including 1. Make a target of achievement of negotiation because someone who negotiation must have a target and goal to be achieved in negotiation. 2. Conduct comprehensive research, which can be used as a foundation of opinion in negotiation discussion. 3. Focus the main goal of negotiation. There must be a limit on the topic of the topic you want to discuss, so it doesn't come out the main topic. 4. Be fair with the opinion of another party, so the negotiation process can run well. 5. Prepare alternative win-win solution to be avoided if negotiation have not found a solution. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy if there is a word.